My name is Lesha Witmer and I am a member of Business and Professional Women International. And there I'm a member of the Standing Committee on Sustainable Development and Water, and I'm one of their permanent representations to the United Nations. I would like to start and say that one of the proudest things in my career is the fact that we have Women for Water Partnership. I was there when it was founded. I'm still heavily involved, and I think it's one of the best partnerships and tools that we have in the world to involve women in active water management. Talking about the role of the women of Business and Professional Women, and also about our sister organization, the Optimists, is that probably our main contribution lies in the international policy development. So one of the things that we think is very important is that in the last few years, within the policies in water management, within UN Water, within the Commission on Sustainable Development, there was finally recognition that women are actors in the water sector. Not just the victim, but people who can do very good water management if they get half a chance and a little bit of support. And why is that so important? Because it means that their voices are heard. Women have a lot of knowledge, which is usually not put into place to solve the problems that we have. And recognition that they are actors is the first step. The second thing, which is extremely important, is recognize that women are an economic factor. And as the name of the organization says, of course, that is part of our expertise. Women who are professionals, women who have their own companies. And one of the things that have happened lately in the last 2 years is that the Global Compact, which is a group of companies in the world that underline the importance of sustainable development, has also recognized that the principle of involving women is of the utmost importance. So they adopted the women empowerment principles. And one of those principles is that you are a good water steward, that you are working on a sustainable way of doing your business and not harming the environment. It also means that you are willing to involve women as professionals. So it's not only about the grassroots level, but it's also about women who are educated as civil engineers, as hydrologists, and who make a career in the water sector. So one of the things my organization does is actually give career counseling and mentorship to this group of women, because it's very difficult to get a real position in what is still basically a man's technical world. Another aspect is vocational training. Business and Professional Women has been involved in many, many training efforts, but also building schools in different parts of the world. And one of the big changes that we have finally seen in the last year is that vocational training, so to the secondary level of women, is also extremely important and was never really on the agenda. Because if you want to involve women in maintenance and management of water resources, they do need a certain level of education. So the step of the acknowledgement that women can actually play a role in this sector and get a good education to start is extremely powerful and important. Last but not least, I would say that it is pretty unique that an organization with a network in close to 100 countries is involved in the water sector, and every time at a different level. So one time it will be drinking water and sanitation, the next time it will be water resources, the third time it will be wastewater management. The important thing is that every time it connects the role of women in the water sector, it connects the policy with what is happening on the ground, and it is an important tool also to support our sisters in the Women for Water Partnership and in the network.